Hey, what's up, everybody? So, the United States Mint is pumping out the circulating coinage like there's not going to be any more circulating coins. They were talking earlier in the year how there was this coin shortage, but there shouldn't be a coin shortage anymore because they are pumping this stuff out, minting them with high mintage numbers, and we're going to take a look at that in this article. And there's also some coins that I think we should hold on to. Some coins I am holding on to from 2020, and some that I am bringing back to the bank as far as the quarters, as far as the America the Beautiful quarters for the 2020 designs. But we're going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you what I'm hanging on to, what, not that it's going to be worth any, big amount of money, but there's some that I am going to be holding on to, some of these designs. But we're looking at coinnews.net, and it says the U.S. Mint produced over 1 billion coins for circulation in November, just November. The Vermont quarter mintage released. And this is the one that I was kind of waiting on. I had some uncirculated rolls from the bank. I was going to search for the W quarters, but then I said, you know what, I'm going to hold off. Maybe this one will have a little bit of a lower mintage. Indeed, it has the highest. So I ended up opening all those rolls up, searching for the W quarters, found none. And now I'm going to take them back to the bank. But we're going to take a look at this article and look at the mintage numbers for the 2020 ATB quarters. The United States Mint maintained a healthy pace of producing coins for circulation in November, making more than 1 billion of them for a 6th month in a row. The latest round of U.S. Mint figures also reveals mintages for the Vermont Marsh Billings Rockefeller quarter, the fourth of this year's 5-quarter unique designs. There's one that they still haven't released the mintage for, and that is the Tallgrass. But let's go ahead and look at these mintages real quick. Here they are. Lincoln Cents, 3 billion, just in Denver, 3,790,800,000 out of Denver. And then Philadelphia, 3,370,000,000 out of Philadelphia, for a total of 7,160,800,000 in total for 2020. Now, I do have one uncirculated box from Denver that I am going to hang on to for a little while. Box, and I'm going to hang on to that just in case. And then the Jefferson Nickels, kind of average, I think. I think this is kind of an average mintage as far as the Jefferson Nickels. Then you have the Roosevelt Dimes, 1,294,000,000 out of Denver, and then kind of the same amount out of Philly for 2,541,500,000 total Roosevelt Dimes. And then here comes the ATBs, which is what I am more interested in. And I was hanging on to the Marsh Billings. The Marsh Billings has the second highest mintage so far. Who knows what the Tallgrass is going to be, but I was holding on to. I had 10 uncirculated rolls, and I was holding on to them. But now we see that the mintage is pretty high at Denver, 345,800,000, and then out of Philadelphia, 304,600,000 for a total of 650,400,000. That's huge. That is huge, but not as huge as Salt River Bay. 515 million just out of Denver, 580,200,000 out of Philadelphia, for a whopping 1,095,200,000 in total between Denver and Philadelphia. Wow. And Ware Farm is the lowest mintage of 2020. I have a few of these uncirculated, a couple of rolls that I'm going to hang on to. And I mean, I opened them looking for W quarters, but nonetheless, I am going to hold on to these for a little while. because even though this is still a lot, there's still a lot of them, but not nearly as much as these. And I'm also holding on to some of the Samoa quarters as well. The bat design, I think is going to be one of the more popular designs going forward for obvious reasons. The bat flu and all that stuff going around. But the Ware Farms has the lowest mintage out of Denver, 155 million. And then out of Philadelphia, 125,600,000 for a total of 280,600,000. And then the National Park of American Samoa, 212,200,000 out of Denver, and then 286 million out of Philadelphia for a total of 498,200,000. So these are, when you combine all of these, then you have the Kennedy half dollars, which is not intended for circulation. These are not in circulation, so these are only, you can only purchase these directly from the mint. In either the circulated set, you can buy them in rolls and that, and then the Native American dollars, which I believe are also not in circulation, those are also purchased directly from the mint. But if we compare these to 2019 totals, we're going to look at that. 2019 totals, you can see that the numbers are, they're still, still pretty high mintages, but all the way around a lot lower than what they are in 2020. It looks like the highest mintage for the national park is right here, Frank Church Rivers of No Return, 475 million is the total. And comparing that to 2020, so the highest in 2019, like I said, it was the highest mintage, 475 million, and that ties 2020 for the second lowest mintage. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. The United States Mint is indeed pumping out that circulating coinage for 2020. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Appreciate everybody for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to everybody on my next video. And then, of course, if we compare the Lincoln cent, it looks like the Lincoln cent is pretty comparable from 2019 and 2020. And then the Jefferson nickel, they did a little bit more, but not too much more as far as the Jefferson nickel is concerned. But I think the main difference is that then the Roosevelt dime as well is pretty comparable, but I think the main difference is in the ATBs, the America the Beautiful national parks. That's where the biggest difference is. Let me know what you guys think in that comment section below. Appreciate everybody for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, smash that thumbs up button, and I will talk to everybody on my next video. Crazy high mintages.